Hey guys, welcome back to the Sonic Forces playthrough. I'm Sean and we're continuing with part 2.
Hey, we're going on to invade the Death Egg, because apparently our secret agent Rouge, you know, the oval, you know, the one with the slutty voice and the big tits.
Not anymore, because she's voiced by Karen Strassman, one of my favourites.
And fanboy commences.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Karen Strassman's
Maybe Sega. I wonder if during development of the original character, Sega realized, okay, we can't put these in because that's just way too far. By the way, guys, Eggman's rebuilt the Death Egg.
Yeah,
Because of course he does.
Darth Vader. What?
Oh, we won't get something like that, but we'll get something like that when I get back in control. Because remember, at this point, Sonic is now alive, but he's been captured and tortured.
Supposedly.
How are they? Are they just forcing him to play Sonic 06 every day?
Ayo.
Yes.
I see what you did this, TV.
Yep. Intermittently sparse with clips of his live action.
The fuck was that dialogue? None of this is good. That's why it's got.
War is hell.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Right, we're on control now. Now we get to see the Avatar's clothing options.
Yay!
So, what are you going to go with, Sean?
Oh, let's see. I think I'll go with that.
That's
Jester.
yeah, that's a
Is that
Knight's.
Knight's hat?
Aye.
Yeah.
That's part of the Sega Pack DLC. I think that comes with the bonus edition of the game.
Aye.
You trying to be Jester from Don't We Cry Free?
Persona mask.
My name is Jester, and I know a thing or two about this place.
I should well think so. You set the whole thing up.
Yeah, the monkey ball feet show that
Sonic has noble colored feet.
Yep.
Although I ask you, if you've got a chance to make your own character, of course you go for fanboy stupid bullshit.
I think that's what you said during the recording. You said my goal is to make up the most fucked up thing imaginable.
Here it is, a Sonic shirt.
Yes. And I ask you, did I succeed?
Yeah, you've gone full commando. Put that away. Yeah, that's much better.
Speaking of that, the female avatars actually have bodysuits
Yes,
by
but
default.
the men, oh no, well, then that big boy out.
He likes to let it swing free.
And with that charming image in all of our minds, let's see what we're picking out here.
If there's one thing I have to complain about the customizations, that when it comes to like one piece of clothing, you only get 3 different color options. You can't just mix and match like Soul Calibur style of customization.
Oh, by the way, you only get one chance to edit your avatar at the start of the game, because you won't be able to change it until you beat the game, which is really fucking dumb, actually. Like, you can change the clothing and stuff, but you can't like edit their what is it, the basic skin color?
Yeah,
you can only edit the skin color on the mouth. Well, it's just like, huh?
Listen up, rookie. Our other forces are busy dealing with enemies. Looks like you took the
Whee!
Yay! You think that's manually controlled? No, that's
Nope,
completely
that's
automated.
more autopilot.
Autopilot activated. I should have done that. They should have put like a switch on something on your controller that says autopilot, and it just plays the game for you.
Oh yeah, you have to kill enemies sometimes in order to proceed.
Do you know what? This is the ultimate of the Mario Super Guide.
Where was that?
New Super Mario Bros. If you died too many times in the stage.
I know where it was, but where was it when Lost Levels came out?
Well, that was the proper Super Mario Brothers 2.
I've beaten the original SNES Mario Brothers Lost Levels, and believe me, it's not easy.
I know I've tried it out for the collection they did on the SNES. Though Lost Levels was initially intended as the proper Super Mario Bros. 2.
And then they were like, nope, far too fucking hard.
So we got the official Super Mario Bros. 2, which was all a dream.
Yeah. A dream within a dream.
It was literally just the same. It was a copy of a different game called Doki Doki Panic, I believe.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see there, folks, when Sean picks up a coloured wisp corresponding to what weapon he has, he can activate the special ability by pressing the triangle button.
Yes. OC powers activate.
Why do they keep putting the wisps in the games? Like
with no backstory as to why they're there.
Yeah, they just keep shoehorning them in. And it's Roger Craig Smith, by the way.
Because marketing.
I think that may be because of how well Calls did, whether or not the Wisps had something to do with it.
Yeah, whenever you pick up a Wisp and you hear someone shout.
I seem to recall fucking up extremely badly here.
Nah, it's alright, we're all proud to make mistakes.
Oi!
Yeah, we'll find out.
Spikes!
No, you made it.
There go your rings.
Hey, you may lose your rings, but you didn't lose a life.
No, Rockstar Freddy showed up. He told you to deposit all your rings. That's what you ran into, Rockstar Freddy. And you're too far away to hear him saying, "Please deposit all your rings."
If you wonder what the daily mission bonus is, that's just basically if you clear a certain mission with a certain task or do this or do that, you get these daily missions, which is pretty much extra. It takes your points you get times them by say 1.2, 1.5, but it only lasts about 30 seconds or something like that.
30 minutes or
30
something.
minutes, and then it stops. Like it says here, it says Sean cleared the stage with an S rank. He's awarded with Wispins.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of missions in this game, and some of them are just maddeningly hard. And there's
Well,
also new collectibles as well, which are completely fucking pointless.
Do you know what? Because they give you so much range, I would have preferred it if the customization was actually not based on like missions you get to unlock items, but a shop.
Yeah,
I
you use the
actually
rings
bought
to
them.
buy them.
Exactly. Oh hey, I'm back in control.
Yeah. And he's the only one of those that speak.
Yeah.
That's a great line.
Yeah, that's a good line.
You
But
see,
Yes, he
you
seems
tell that
awfully
the
chipper.
actors are trying.
what didn't they say he was tortured? But look, he doesn't look any
I
different.
was just gonna say he seems awfully chipper for something that's supposedly been tortured for months.
Also, why stop trying to make Zavok a thing?
I mean, what? He's recently announced as the last team with Eggman for Team Sonic Racing,
Yeah,
which you were surprised because you kept on saying they're going to shoehorn Infinite.
yeah.
Yeah.
Try to make. I thought they would try and make forces seem still relevant.
Where the fuck did this thing come from?
Just random giant wasp.
It's a video game. Well, you guys don't. Aren't you guys forgetting giant enemy crab, Ganji?
Well, this is unique for a modern style Sonic game where most of the bosses previously were like boost and all and auto scrolling kind of thing. This is a boss which is not based on boost. It's kind of similar to the Egg Dragoon fight in Unleashed with the Werehog. Except this guy goes down really easy, but be careful though. When your homing attack, the top you are forced back, and if you're unlucky when the platform shrinks, you can fall off.
Yeah, if you're too far back or too close, I think, to the edge, when you start doing this, you will fall off.
You have to let him attack the ground so he bounces you up into the air.
Can I just say, when games don't have fail safes for that sort of shit, it really
They will
pisses
bite you
me
in the
off.
ass.
No, it pisses me off because that's bad game design.
Aye.
It's like, oh wait, you were too close to the edge, and we didn't program this animation to stay away from the pit. Too bad.
Tip for this bit, folks: just stay in the middle and then jump as soon as they come towards you.
I suppose the kind of argument that is your fault for getting too close to the edge.
On the edge of glory.
Now I think you have to wait for him to slam the ground there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mentioned this before. Were you not listening?
Yes, that was literally about 2 minutes ago.
Well, this game is so monotonous.
Do you know what it is?
boring.
Do you know what it is? Because in this part, there's no classic Sonic stage, so you're just trying to take in the breather of the satisfaction of not playing the game.
Yes.
Mind you, this game is not terrible. It's just overly bland, and it's
just there.
it's just there. But then you see all the different possibilities that opportunities they could have done with this.
Aye.
It's like, what the fuck happened? This is a massive fucking disappointment.
It's not a glitchy mess like Sonic 06 was.
Yeah.
And Shadow, oh, well, that speaks for itself.
Yeah.
But this is completely automated, by the way. You could do nothing.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the avatars there. They clearly are still images.
Yeah. They really are.
By the way, Sonic, are you gonna free us? No, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yes. Fuck you all. I'm Sonic.
Oh, I'm gonna punch boulders.
Wrong character.
Or drop kick zombies. Same character as well, by the way, in Dying Light. Like, same voice, I mean.
All these medals do, folks, is just an XP that you can. That's part of the missions, but also part of the trophies. Yes, there are trophies in this game.
Yeah, they expect you to get highest honors with all the species in the game.
Mind you, that's another thing that's unique about the customizations. That you can, when you choose a species, they all have a different attributes. Like the wolf, which Sean went with, it attracts all items to you, including wisp capsules. The bird, I believe, can double jump.
Yeah.
At least makes some actual point to each one rather than purely cosmetic.
Aye.
You could still beat the game
was
easily
it?
enough with either one. But
Oh, this game's piss easy. Aside from a few dick-headed like moments that are just
Particularly in the classic Sonic stages, by any chance.
Those are part of the worst parts of the difficulty.
Not to mention those red rings.
Oh yeah, there are new collectibles in this. As someone who actually got the platinum for this game, there are new collectibles in the game. There are red rings, the silver moon medals, and the number rings. You have to beat the stage first time, then collect all the red rings in the stage. Then you can collect the silver moon rings, silver moon medals. Then you can collect the number rings. You can't get all of them in one go for the second time, which is dumb.
And the reward for actually getting them all is?
More avatar clothing!
Hey.
Because, of course.
Oh, by the way, there's no color slider for your equipment on the avatar, which is stupid.
It should just be one version of it and let you get
Which
to
could
choose.
be tied to the hardest, mission
I
in the
mentioned
game.
that. I mentioned that when it comes to one piece of clothing, you get 3 different colours of that.
Yeah, rather than being able to choose which colour.
Aye. Now this stage, it is visually good, but the problem is that it ends way too quickly.
How's Sonic breathing right now?
Again, I was just going to say, how the fuck is he not choking? He's in
It's
space.
a video game, or Sonic X would like to have a word with you about that.
Sonic has a double jump, by the way, but don't bother with it. It sucks.
It's not as good as it is in colours. I think this also takes inspiration because you can see there as I'm grinding the rails, my points are going up. It's like, where's the grind bonus?
No, Sonic just collapses from asphyxiation and falls to his death.
I'll
be out of here in no time.
Or what if he sleeps on the job to narcolepsy?
Then Freddy Krueger comes to kill him.
That's a little tip for this bit. Every end of those pillars there's a spring. Go straight to the end when it launches you up.
What?
So how do you plan on flying it, Sonic?
And why does it have to be specifically the one he flew in on? He's been there for months. It's gone by now, probably.
This is a QT section. Yep, there's QTEs in a Sonic game.
Oh, God.
If you fail to jump off that railing, you will die. Hey, do you remember seeing that movie that came about 30 or 40 odd years ago?
Yeah. Test our soul.
We have to destroy them ship to ship, get the crews to their fighters, and take out that blue hedgehog.
Oh, you mean Star Trek?
Oh boy.
What? Porkins was in that control already? What? Porkins, you traitor!
Get set up for your attack run. Yeah.
But you see what I mean? That was a visually, good.
Visually
but then
impressive, but
It
just
ends in 2 minutes.
Oh, if you know what you're doing, you can beat it in less than that.
Yeah.
Like the best one or worst one's that it's the last modern Sonic stage where the level design is like a downhill, but with the air boost, you could skip major chunks of it, and if you're good, you could beat it less than a minute. I think my record for that stage is 59 seconds.
You can actually beat the, there's a boss fight coming up with Classic Sonic soon. You can beat that in less than a minute if you know what you're doing. You have to do that for one of the missions for some part of the trophies.
What are you talking about? There is no classic Sonic in this part.
Well, not this part. But, the next one.
What if out of nowhere, one of the customizations you can get is the Bane mask?
So how the fuck did we get trapped like this?
yeah, well, it's just
Easy there. Everything's cool.
Thank you, Sonic. Now I've got to destroy you.
Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've seen a
By the way, your
okay.
avatar never talks.
Oh, I was about to say, can you imagine if they gave you a voice to have different voices?
how I am.
Well, you do have different voice types, but they're mostly just grunts. Like,
Yeah.
Is there an exit around here?
like the early Lego games.
I don't think they give them any voice. They have obviously hired voice actors for, like, even just grunts. Why not give them lines then?
That reminds me of Imperial Spy. Whenever he fell down a pit, he made this like really funny noise.
Wow, that shit really kicked into hyperdrive really quickly.
Yep.
I never asked that question until after I've done it.
No.
Finding you alive is the best news.
Finding you alive was the best news we've had in months, even though that seemed like a stage ago.
And here's the bad news. Our intel indicates Eggman's got a
Intel, what the
weapons factory in
It's
Greece.
talking about it like a war. Again, they're trying to be far too damn.
There was a
angry.
series of prequel comics actually before the game was released. One of them explains how the Resistance started. I think one of them explains about Silver came into this world and then Angel Island comes out of nowhere. And then the last one which explains Infinite's backstory.
So where's the Master Emerald? Is Knuckles fucking up again?
Well, yes, but then again, he's
Of course.
breathing, so...
I'm just convinced he's got a robotic dog or something like that watching the Master Emerald while he's needed somewhere else.
By the way, we never see Infinite's face in this game.
No. They could have made Infinite so much more interesting.
Oh, do you remember all the hype that was built up for him?
That's kind of my point, because he did seem like...
What hype? There was like no marketing for this game.
No, like, I thought, like, a lot of people before they first saw Infinite was like, could this be a reformation of Mephiles?
Nope.
I mean, he has the
just-
devil eye.
they could have just, like I said, they could have made him so much more interesting.
But we'll get into his backstory later.
Or... lack of one.
Quote unquote backstory.
Yes.
Now you can see here, Sean's now got the lightning wisp.
My personal favourite. Because Lightspeed Dash.
Yes, you do that by holding down the triangle button near Trail of Rings. And unlike Generations, it's not just like those specific ones with a yellow or white clearing on them. It's just any rings. As long as there's a Trail of Rings, you can hold the Lightspeed Dash. But I have to. My problem with the Avatar is that his acceleration goes off the roof.
Yeah,
for me.
everyone has that problem. Everyone.
I feel it the most with the Avatar. Like, he goes from 0 to 13 really, really
The
quick.
control in general is just off in this game completely. It's at its worst with classic Sonic.
And here we are, folks, our first tag stages. And yes, me and Sean actually shared the controller while recording this.
Which was interesting.
Like, what would happen was when Sean takes control, I would have my hands underneath, ready to... I know that sounds wrong in context, but... but when he drops the control, I would grab it. By the way, for this bit, folks, you don't have to press a square button. You can press triangle, circle, or X, and it would still do the boost.
If you don't press anything, they like do a funny
Good
little
game design.
If you don't press anything here, they do a funny little stumble forward then boost.
Do you know what? Looking back, I wish I had a camera that we can record. Like, if I press the X button, you mash the circle button at the same time to prove our point.
Didn't we actually record that on like a phone or something?
No, we didn't.
That was something else that we'll see later.
So for this bit, we're sharing the controller, and as you can see, so basically, it's just like a callback to Heroes. You've got your control of both the Avatar and Sonic at the same time.
Whee!
So but there isn't a team switch button that we can press to say, like, for example, if I'm done with Sonic, I press a button and give it to Sean. The switch happens automatically, so if Sean was to press a square button, it would transform back to Sonic.
Because I don't think two people playing the one stage was what they had in mind.
Well, we had to make it interesting at some point.
Have you
Because
tried
God knows the
playing?
game doesn't do that.
You should try playing Slender with two players. One player controlling the movement and the other the camera.
Yeah. No thanks.
And again, to prove that we're sharing the controls, our names on the top left will switch, depending on who's playing who.
Yeah,
so
good
no-
luck finding that red ring without a guide.
And with our names, we can't hide from our fuck ups.
Yeah. We could say, oh no, that was Andrew's fault. No, that was Sean's fault.
The blame game.
Yeah.
Blame everybody but yourself, as everybody does.
Yep.
But yeah, pathetically short and pathetically easy. Absolute joke. Do
won't
you know what I
get
think it
worse.
is? They brought back the boost from it, but the level design doesn't take advantage of that.
Alright. That's like the level design is actively trying to stop you from using your boost in certain
If only
areas.
poor Lima with those boots of his can have the ability to fly.
Why?
Then that might annoy Tails. Flying's my stick.
No, it annoys even Sonic even more. Damn it, why get everybody flying this game but me?
And then got the tails just flying up to get a secret ring.
And with that S rank, we'll see you guys in the next part.